Welcome, race fans. We are back this week with the Manning Electric Super Speedway Series here at Daytona with the trucks. And man, these guys have been practicing for almost an hour now. And man, I'll tell you what, they look like they're a handful out there, Dwayne. What do you think?
Yeah, it does look like they're having little issues. The track isn't all that hot. It's only 85 degrees, but it does look like we might run into some issues. They do have a 10-mile-an-hour wind out of the northeast, so I don't know if that's playing a factor or not, but hopefully we'll see a good race and won't see too much beating and banging tonight.
Yeah, I hope not. For these guys' sake, because I think they do have, what, one reset?
Yep, one reset and no incident limit, and we're running off of, let's see, 70% fuel load tonight.
70%, yeah. It's probably about 25 to 30 laps here at Daytona. That'd be probably kind of pushing at 30. I'd say more close to 25. But wow, man. Well, I can't wait to see what these guys can do. Well, check out. I'm not sure if they're running tonight or not. Relentless Racing. They were scheduled to race tonight, but I don't know if they've canceled the race or what. But you'll have to look on the YouTube channel there. But tomorrow night we got the J. Crow Motorsports. We'll be back at Talladega for 70 laps with the Cup cars. So tune in for that tomorrow night. All right, let's look at the weather here real quick and the race analytics before we get to the points. 74-degree air temperature, 85-degree track temperature. We got a 9-mile-an-hour wind out of the west. Ooh, that's rough. 80 laps are doing here tonight, 200 miles. Tire window, they could probably go the whole race without changing tires. I wouldn't recommend it, but, you know, because they will get a little bit loose probably. Fuel window, 25 to 30 laps. And pit road speed, 60 mile an hour. All right, Dwayne, let's get to the points here real quick and knock them out. All Servant does take over a pretty commanding lead now, a 26-point lead over Dana Osborne. Second, third, fourth, these guys are pretty tight in points right now, so they're kind of swapping it up every week. I noticed that. But Chris Akers in third, Kevin Spencer fourth, 36 points behind. James Peterson in fifth. He was in third, and he got knocked back to fifth place, or 49 points behind. TJ Buck in sixth, 59 points behind. Daniel Harrington in seventh, 64 points back, tied with Daniel Jackson and Scott Warren. All three of them tied for seventh. That's pretty awesome. Kelly Dahl just broke into the top 10 this past week, but he is 87 points behind. I think he missed the first race or missed a race or whatever. Joseph Burton, I'm sorry, go ahead. Dwayne, sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, Joseph Burton, he's up 3 spots this week, trying to see if he can race his way into the top 10 here today. He's 11th, 88 points back. Alex Kinsler, he is 12th, 97 points back. Daniel Holloway, 98 points back in 13th. John LeBombard is 105 back in 14th. 15th is Greg Rasmussen, 107 back. 16th, Frank Scorvin, he is 109 back. Darren Manning, 17th, 114 back. 18th is going to be Donald Bennett. He is 117 back. 19th is Gary Champion, 119 back in 19th. And 20th is going to be Mark Jorgensen, and 121 points back from the lead.
I know that sounds like a lot, but we've still got quite a few races to go. But the thing of it is it's starting to close in on the chase here pretty soon. I'm not sure exactly. I've not heard from Ted when that chase does start. But from what I understand, he is going to be in the booth tonight adminning, I think. I think I read that somewhere on Facebook or something. I don't even...
Looks like according to their schedule here, the chase is going to be in about 5 races, counting tonight.
Okay.
So race 11 is going to be the start of the chase.
All right. Okay. So that would be... you take a look
April
here.
April 26th.
Yeah. Well,
So
let's
about a month left.
Yeah, let's give a shout out here to the sponsors for tonight's race here before we go to the national anthem. Toasties Productions, V-Core Design, Downshift Design, Homes Now, Old Schools, and of course Manning Electric. Yeah, to make sure I got everybody there. So yeah, thanks to them for being the sponsors here of. And I don't want to forget our official sponsor here at MaxSpeedTV. I don't want to forget the Ohio IndyCar League. That is MaxSpeedTV's official sponsor for a little while yet. I'm not sure, but thank you to them for being an official sponsor. All right, folks, we're just about ready to cut away to the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying underway.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the home of the
All right, welcome back, folks. Guys are just now taken to the track here to get a qualifying time in. Whoa, wait a minute. Chris Akers has got a different truck? What? Nah, that can't be right. That cannot be right. I got to refresh Trading Paints here. Where is my Reese's Peanut Butter Cup truck? Do you have it?
I have it, but let me refresh mine just to make sure.
Well, I'm refreshing now because I know he come in late and hadn't taken to the track, so sometimes it doesn't pick it up. We'll see. Wow, that's yeah.
World. Still waiting for some guys to turn in laps here. So.
There we go. Got Warren to the top of the leaderboard. Kinsler second. And PJ O'Leary to the top now. These guys are on their first laps.
It looks like he's got a new paint scheme.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. What the heck?
Guess he's gotten an official sponsor.
Well. Yeah, he is. Let me drag him up here and find out. Chris Akers, what happened to your truck? Chris?
I should be running Reese's truck.
Well, if we're not having it, I don't know. Be something with Trading Paints or something, but
What is it running around now? Just white truck.
oh, it's what was
Whipple supercharger.
I don't know what it was. It wasn't your Reese's peanut butter truck. There it is. Now I got it. Yeah. All right.
I
Okay.
just took some time. I had to switch it over before the race started.
Okay. All right.
I usually run a different truck for a different league, so I forgot and I jumped in.
Yeah, I'm
back
seeing
out.
the Whipple Superchargers truck on my screen.
Yeah, that's my Sunday night league run.
Oh, I got your truck.
Cool deal.
I was going to say, you know, Manning Electric wouldn't be the same without that Reese's Peanut Butter Cup truck. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I almost screwed up. Like I said, I almost ran the other truck instead of this one. I had to think for a minute.
Well, good luck tonight, Chris.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I don't know what room he was in. But yeah, I got it. Whew. Wow, man, that scared me there for a minute. Well, guess who took the pole? All Servant.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, big surprise there. Big surprise. Well, Daniel Holloway did pick up a little bit of time there. He went up to 8th. TJ Buck to 7th. Final lap. But nobody's up there close to Paul Servant. Got Warren's 34 one-thousandths of a second off of him. Dang. I mean, that doesn't sound like much, but when you're out there on the track, it is, you know. And Alexander Russell just went into 3rd. Dana Osborne coming around, just going to barely make the time there. He goes into 5th. Nice lap by Dana Osborne. Don't think, nope, Daniel Jackson not going to make it. Waited a little bit too long here. He's not going to make it to the line in time.
Nope.
Yep. All right, so let's get everybody on the grid here, and we'll get them accounted for. All right, starting on the pole for the Daytona race here tonight, Paul Servant in the number 3, starting in first. The 76 of Scott Warren starting on the outside of the front row there in second. In row 2, the number 44 of Alexander Russell. And Alex Kinsler starting 4th. Okay. I can't even see his number. Dana Osborne starting 5th. Chris Akers 6th. In row 4, we got Kelly Dahl in the number 99 and Dan Harrington in the number 82. In row 5, TJ Buck in 9th place there in the 84, and in 10th place, Daniel Holloway in the number 21. Dwayne?
Yep, Zach Johnson's going to be starting 11th, Eric Green 12th, TJ O'Leary rolls off 13th, Daniel Jackson 14th, Frank Scorvin 15th, Kevin Spencer 16th, Michael D'Amico runs off 17th, Jim Peterson 18th, Jody Burton 19th, John LeBombard I'm showing in 20th, 21st is Darren Manning, Todd Poston 22nd, and Donald Bennett 23rd.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit different, but yeah, it's good. All good. They're back there.
Yeah, they're starting the race. That's the important thing.
They're in the back of the field.
But I have a feeling some of them will be in the front before you know it.
Sure. Bet. All right, so waiting for these guys to roll out. Hey, see there, let's see who, Rachel, Susan, Logan, Colby, Crazy Dan. Oh, Crazy Dan, I haven't seen you in forever, dude. Homes now. Good luck out there to all the drivers, and hopefully everybody enjoys watching the race here with us tonight. Yeah, Mr. Paul Servant, our points leader by 26 points over Dana Osborne. And Osborne's going to be back in the field a little ways there. Not too far. I guess he's going to, I guess he's starting the 5th? Yeah, 5th. He's starting 5th right alongside of Chris Akers. Trying to close that gap on Paul Servant with them points. It could be a difficult task because Paul, man, he has just been like on rails, and lucky. He got one win there because of luck, but you know, another one because of skill. So let's see what he does here tonight.
Yeah, he's up front. We usually see him fall to the back. He might just decide he's going to stay there tonight. We'll see.
Yeah, he might surprise us. All right, pace car's in. And green is out. We're underway here with the Manning Electric Super Speedway Series at Daytona. As they all get caught up here and everybody gets up to speed. Scott Warren on the outside, Alexander Russell. And this is what we usually don't see Alexander Russell up in the front this early. But he had a great qualifying time, so hey, you gotta. Oh, there you go. See, he just peels off. He's going to the back. One of them drivers that he doesn't like to be up there. You know, when it comes down to this kind of racing, it can be really tricky. Scott Warren to the lead. He comes down in front of Paul Servant. And I believe, well, it's going to be close here. Alex Kinsler on the outside in the MaxSpeedTV truck. And nope, Scott Warren gets that.
Nope, but he's got the expert pusher right behind him there, Chris Akers. Here they come.
Well, Donald Bennett didn't start the race. You said he was having internet problems, so, oh man, that's a tough break for him. Yeah, Chris Akers pushing the daylights out of Alex Kinsler now. $35, not 31. What? Yeah, he says he's having internet issues and won't ruin the race for others. Maybe next week. Oh, sorry about that, Donald. Doggone it, man. I hate this. I hate to hear that. Oh, man. Well, yeah, better luck next week. Sad part of it is you've got into the top 20 in the points there. You're 18th in points. And, man, you just kind of hate to lose that, you know? Back in the field here, Daniel Holloway. Already picking up 2 positions. We'll keep an eye on Dana Osborne. He is second in the points. And running right behind Paul Servant, our point leader. It's getting down to where points are starting to get really important now. And Scott Warren leads another lap. Kinsler just cannot get that. He just can't quite get that push to get by there.
Give it time. I'm sure he's going to get there. Right now, track temperature's up a little bit from practice, 91 degrees. So here he comes. Can he keep it, though?
Yeah, that's the thing, because when they get into the corner, that inside line is just a little faster. It's the shortest way around the track, of course. And they do pick up a little bit of time, but on the straightaways, the outside line does make up that difference. Here they come to the line again. Kinsler trying to get down there, get a little side draft off of Scott Warren, but it's not going to be enough, and Scott Warren leads another one. Let's ride along with old Chris Akers here, watching, pushing the daylights out of Alex Kinsler. So you can see now, Kinsler's got a pretty good lead over Scott Warren right now on the backstretch. But watch what happens when it comes into turn 3. Scott Warren's going to get a good enough. Oh, no, he drops it in front of him. Wow, good move. Wow, that was a cool move right there, man. Alex Kinsler, he says, you're not going to deny me from leading this lap. Nice. And Alex Kinsler leads his first lap. Well, you know, you were talking about some rule changes there, which we won't get into, but some rule changes that, you know, it could be, it could tighten up some drivers out here a little bit. The guys maybe not taking so many chances.
Well, that's a possibility.
Chris Akers, third in points. He wants to lead a lap. He told Alex, he says, look, I got you up there so you could lead a lap. Now it's time you kind of just lift the throttle a little bit. Let me sneak by there and get a lap led. I don't think that's going to happen.
That's what he's saying, but that's not going to happen. He lifts the throttle too much, he's going to get run over.
Yes, sir. Kinsler leads another one. Well, I'll tell you what, Scott Warren could not get much closer to the back of that bumper on Alex Kinsler. Man, that's pretty crazy. Kelly Dahl in 9th place right now. He's kind of drifted back here with Captain Crunch. EJ Buck. Todd Poston, which we've seen him do some great racing last week. Let's see if he can do that again this week and maybe this time finish a little better. EJ O'Leary, now he was not here last week, but he's out here tonight. Zach Johnson in the 07 there in 13th, and Alexander Russell, now you've seen him up there, he backed right out of it and he drifted all the way back. He's in 14th now. Kind of taking it easy here, not trying to get up into anything too rambunctious so early. Back 19th place here, Michael D'Amico. These guys battling. Jody Burton. Jim Peterson. All right, what happened to D'Amico's truck? I thought he was running the MaxSpeedTV truck.
I don't know.
Not. I guess not. All right then. But these guys are back here, you know, Jody Burton's leading them here. These guys are back here where it's safe. They're not going to get wrecked up or get wrecked into or anything back here unless they wreck each other out, which we've seen that. We have seen that in the back of the field. Them guys kind of get a little bit roughhousing and get together, and But the Homes Now guys way back here, Jim Peterson, John LeBombard, and Darren Manning. Guys taking up the rear of the field here, 22nd position for Darren. Right where he started. Jim Peterson goes up, he's going to pick up his teammates here. As those guys kind of go to the back part of the field. Waiting to see if D'Amico's truck changes here, because I don't. That's not the truck he ran here last week. I don't know if it's going to change or not. Yeah, no, he's not running the MaxSpeedTV truck any longer, I guess. All right, then. Coming around, take lap number 11. Chris Akers still on the outside. Did get the lead a couple laps, though. Dan Harrington pushing him up there. Here comes Alex Green, or Eric Green, excuse me, not Alex Green. Eric Green. I know an Alex Green. Started 12th, and man, he's working it. Look at Paul Servant, kind of drifted back, Dwayne. That's kind of what he usually does. You know, he kind of drifts back a little ways. If you look, him and Dana Osborne, they're the top two in the points, have kind of stuck together back here a little bit, and they're falling quite a bit. And that is by design. We do know that. Back here picks up Daniel Jackson and the 07 of Zach Johnson. We got Jacksons and Johnsons and you name it. Kinsler showing the way. Okay, now we're looking for pit stops around the lap 25, right around lap 25, somewhere thereabouts. Could be lap 23, 22, maybe 24, you know, but it's right around the lap 25 mark.
Yeah, you have to wait and see who's coming in together, who's got a plan, and who's going to try to push it to the very end.
Yeah. Now Kelly Dahl up to 7th on the bottom here. TJ Buck in 8th. Right along here with TJ Buck. Oh, a little bump. And somebody checked up or something there.
Ooh, had a moment.
Yes, he did. Oh, he got into the back of Daniel Holloway there. Yeah, Daniel Holloway. Dang, that slowed TJ up a little. Coming right back, though. He's still in that draft, so and I'm not sure. He might be getting a little bit of help there. Yeah, he is getting a little bit of help from Alexander Russell. So that'll help him close that gap right back up. He'll be right back up in it. Harrington staying up on the high side here with Chris Akers. Could be a pretty good combination between those two. Scott Warren putting a little distance between him and Alex Kinsler now. Could actually fit a couple pieces of paper in between there.
Yeah.
Just enough to get some air in that radiator. Oh, he goes below the yellow line.
Ooh, let's hope he stays down there.
Well, you don't want to do that in a tri-oval. Oh, my gosh. He is lucky he didn't wreck it right there. He got into Todd Post, and he's still, man, it took him a while to get that thing under control.
He did, though. We're still rolling.
Wow,
hopefully he can
good
keep
job.
the draft here.
Well, we got a brand new leader,
That's
Dan
really
Harrington.
split him up front.
Yeah, it did. Dan Harrington and Daniel Holloway take the lead. Kinsler on the yellow line. What the heck is it? Is that thing magnetized or what?
Money needs to tell these guys it's only lap 15.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, the trucks are getting lighter now. They're burning off fuel. They only started, would you say they started with 70%?
70%.
Yeah, we might be looking at about lap 30 then. I don't know why I was thinking 50%. 70%, yeah, we're probably looking at about lap 30. They'll have to come to pit road, thereabouts. So we're halfway between there. TJ Buck bidding for the lead. A little shake up there. Everybody kind of got out of shape, and but man, they managed to save it. Poor Scott Warren, man. I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a save he had. It took him like, wow, half a lap to get that thing under control.
Yeah, he got it though.
Yep, and Dan Harrington leads his his second lap of the race, excuse me. TJ Buck still has not
much
led.
longer if TJ Buck's got anything to say about it.
Yep. Yeah, and he's got the best pusher in the business right there, Chris Akers. Chris is going to get him to the front. But I'm sure Chris is telling him, now just don't forget, I get you to the front. Remember that later when I need a little push to the front.
Oh, they got it.
And
they both
got
come
it.
down.
Wow, nice. Very nice. That's how it's done right there.
Yeah, I tell you what, if Chris was pushing him any harder, you'd have peanut butter Reese's flavored Captain Crunch.
I know. Yuck. It might not taste good. TJ. TJ, 6th in points coming into tonight. Just grabbed a bonus point there. All that will help him. Yep, good run. Holloway in 6th place now, and he had a big scare there when he got rear-ended by TJ Buck. Man, that's kind of a scary feeling when you get hit from behind like that. You know, you're doing 190 mile an hour and somebody taps you in the back, and it's like, whoa. You know, it's a big scare. Chris Akers to the outside.
That's going to woe these guys up. He had a big head of steam coming.
He sure did. Yeah, the 44 there, Alexander Russell. That slowed him up a lot. All right, where's our points leader? Paul Servant. He's sitting there. He's not too far back, so he's just kind of hanging loose right now. He thinks that those guys up in the front, that front pack there, just racing maybe just a little bit too aggressively. Chris Akers drops it down in front of the Captain Crunch. Takes over the lead. Got Todd Poston back in 10th. He's taking up the rear of this group. Eric Green with him.
We're about 5 to 7 laps away from green flag stops here.
Probably, yeah. Right along in there.
Wait and see if anyone's going to short pit here.
Yeah, I kind of doubt it, but you never know. You just never know what's up these guys' sleeves when they're out here racing like this. Daniel Jackson behind Dana Osborne, and they're starting to close in on that front group. I'm not sure if Paul's he might be just kind of pedaling it a little bit right now. He's trying to break off the draft there a little bit because he doesn't really want to close up on that group.
Right.
I think that's what he's thinking right now anyhow. I don't think he doesn't want to get up there. All right, Alexander Russell to the outside. Has not led today. Boy, a lot of bonus points handed out here tonight.
Tell you what, right now the loneliest guy on the track is Scott Warren. He is way off the pace.
Yeah. Yep, well, I'll tell you what. He's going to have to fall back. He'll continue to fall back and pick up this second group here. They're about to pick up pick him up here in just a couple laps, probably about another lap. They're closing in on him pretty good.
Yeah, the only problem he's going to have is right now they're running about 10 mile an hour faster than he is.
Yeah.
So they're just going to blow by him like he's sitting still.
Yep. He'll have to pick up the back end of that field, or either that or sweet talk somebody into, hey, come on, guys, pick me up here. Stay right behind me and give me a shove. They'll start picking it up here a little bit once they start getting close to him. They're coming. They're right down there, just a couple of tenths from him now. And here they go. They're going to go by him. He's like, oh, come on, guys. Really? That's all right. Don't count him out yet. I ain't going to count out Scott Warren. He always seems to be lucky to have a good comeback, you know? TJ Buck. Chris Akers in a good battle up here. We got Captain Crunch and Reese's Peanut Butter Cup in a battle. It's the night of the foods here. Snack foods and
Breakfast food?
yeah, breakfast food. Yeah. Huh. We got Oreo cookies in here. Good night. There's Jody Burton. What's he running? Krispy Kreme? No, he's not. He's running something different tonight.
Yeah, my trading paints must be messed up. I'm not seeing everybody's paint scheme like normal.
Yeah, I know. He's running a Cracker Barrel car. Yeah, Jody's, I think that, yeah, that's him. Running a Cracker Barrel car. Down here a little closer, yeah. And he's usually in the Krispy Kreme donut car. D'Amico, he's usually in the MaxSpeedTV car, and he's running, I don't know what that is. Gassed or... I don't know, whatever that is. I can't make out what it says there. Something. Dan Harrington second place, Holloway third, and Alex Kinsler now in fourth. Well, you know, this could be one of them nights where we might see the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup in Victory Lane again. I don't know. Kind of shaping
last
up
time
that
we
way.
talked to him, he said he'd like to get Daytona checked off. So,
all right. Jason said Trading Paints is having issues right now, so maybe that's why.
right, that
Could
definitely
be.
could be.
Yep. I mean, I think for the most part, I got everybody's paint out here. Whether D'Amico's is the right one or not, I don't know. But everybody else's seems to be the right one here, except for D'Amico's and Jody Burton. And, you know, it's hard to say about them. They may have changed their paints. Even Eric Green's on a different one there. I'm not used to seeing him in that one. And they're all starting to get single file now. Todd Poston.
Got some takers on pit road. Looks like the Homes Now crew coming in.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yep, all of them pitting together. That's smart. They can come in together and go out together. But here comes the leaders by, going to put them a lap down. So they're getting close to that lap where they're going to have to, everybody's going to have to come in. Those guys probably wanted to pit maybe a lap or two earlier. They probably got it mapped out where they'll make it in 2 pit stops.
Most likely. And that's another reason why you're seeing these guys single file now. Everybody's getting ready for their pit stop.
Yep. That is true.
Except for
Yeah.
Paul Servant. Here he comes on the outside.
Yeah. He may not be quite ready yet. I think he wants to get up there and lead a lap, and that might be why he's staying on the high side. If all these guys come to pit road, he can cruise on by, and that's exactly what he's going to do. As Chris Akers brings them all to pit road. No. Harrington's going to stay out. Wow. These guys all come in together here. Wow, look at that big run Servant got.
Yep. All of them nose to tail.
Hey, he's going to want to lead a lap here. I'm not sure if he's going to stay out on this lap. Hard to say here. They do have one quick fix here tonight, one reset, folks, in case somebody does get into trouble. They can come out with a brand new vehicle. They don't have that choice in real life, but. And here comes Paul Servant to victory, or to victory, yeah.
Again, oh, no!
Oh, no! Dane Osborne gets into him. Oh, contact.
Yellow flag is out.
And we got
that'll
a
bring out
yellow.
a caution.
Yes, it does.
And that is bad news for the Holmes Now crew. They will stay one lap down.
Oh, my gosh. You got to be kidding me. Oh, man. Well, I don't know. We can go back and take a look at that as they all get ready to come to pit road here. Let's take a look here. We'll ride along with Paul Servant. And it looks like there may have been some communication problems or something there. I'm not sure. Or
Yeah,
braking problems.
Well, it looks like TJ Buck had some braking issues of his own coming into pit road.
Paul locked him up and got the truck sideways. That's what happened. So it was actually Paul Servant that did it himself.
And TJ Buck and who else was that?
Yeah, man, that's...
And Alexander Russell, all of those guys locking it up and spinning out, just coming
man.
to pit road.
Yes, sir.
So we have the
Wow.
big one, but not where you'd expect it.
Yeah, it wasn't on the track. It was on pit road. Well,
Dana Osborne has some heavy front end damage. It doesn't look like he's using his reset though. He's gonna sit there and get that fixed.
wow. Horrible news for them guys, but yeah, that's kind of a thing you want to do. You want to save that reset as long as you can. So, but that does give Zach Johnson the lead here, but he's coming to pit road. Coming in a little slower this time.
Yeah.
Not sure if he's going to make it to the line in time to lead a lap. Don't think he did. I think Daniel Jackson beat him. Yep. Daniel Jackson grabbed his second lap late, I guess. And I know some of these guys are up ahead, are a lap down, but they will get the wave by, go around and be back on the tail end of the lead lap. And I think that's probably a lot of that's by design. They really kind of wanted to do that. I'm not sure if Daniel Jackson's going to have to come to pit road, but let's get, who do you want to talk to?
I don't know.
Let's talk to Jody Burton.
Okay.
Jody Burton, you got a copy? Jody Burton.
Hey, I hear you.
Yeah, Jody. Hey, we're showing you in the Cracker Barrel paint job. Did you change paints?
Yeah, I gave the donuts a rest for a little while.
Ah, okay. Well, we were wondering if there was something wrong with trading paints, which we were hearing that there was. But, what's going on out there tonight? Now you're a couple laps down.
Yeah, I screwed up with my brake bias and I locked them up coming into pits.
Well, you weren't the only one. There was a couple other guys did too, so don't feel so bad. Well, the race ain't over yet. You still got, 50 to go here. So, what's the truck feeling like out there? Is it feeling a whole lot better than the first time you guys ran them?
Yeah, I had driver chat in my ear when you were saying that. We'll just try to get them back.
All right, brother. I'll let you go. Good luck out there, Jody.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's a bad thing about driver chat, boy, when they're just yakking in your ear like that,
Yeah.
Kelly Dahl just led his first lap of the race. Alex Kinsler is sitting in second. Eric Green third, Daniel Holloway fourth, Chris Akers fifth. Your top five as they run right now.
Looks like a lot of guys have had some trouble getting on pit road. Michael D'Amico, he tried to get to pit road before that caution, and he spun himself into the inside wall. He's 2 laps down now, still trying to get the damage fixed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, somebody dropped some oil down there or what?
Well, we talked to Jody there a minute ago, and he said he locked up. He said he got to set the brake bias correctly and locked it up coming to pit road. So, yeah, I think a lot of guys are with that brake bias settings and everything. I think a lot of guys are still trying to figure out where's the best place to set that, because if you hit the brake sometimes a little bit too hard, it's always kind of set where it wants to pull to the left, and if you don't kind of check that up a little bit and ease the brakes down where it doesn't lock up the brakes, it will lock them up. I mean, I've experienced that myself too. If you just hit them just a little too hard, it does lock them up. All right,
I wonder if go ahead.
Alex Green starting on the outside. Wonder if
Wonder if that was some sort of change made with the new update for the brake bias.
I don't know. All right, get them going here, Dwayne.
All right. Pace car is off. Green flag is out, and here they go again.
Not too bad. First, 29 laps or something, caution free, pretty good. Let's see if we can do that again, guys. Get back up to speed here. Todd Poston on the high side. Chris Akers added here, broadside or side by side, side by side. Daniel Jackson here at 14th. Yeah, Todd Poston came from 23rd, dead last on the field. Up here in 6th place. That's awesome. Kinsler looking to take the lead back from Kelly Dahl. He's led 8 laps earlier, but Kelly pretty strong on the bottom right now, getting a great pusher from Eric Green.
Yeah, the inside line will prevail.
Yep, Eric's another good pusher too. Been seeing him do a lot of pushing here lately. Back on that field, boy, I'll tell you what. Some guys just playing it safe back there, though. I've noticed that. Just kind of taking it easy. And down in front comes Alex Kinsler. That leads the upper line there for Daniel Holloway to try to get up there and lead a lap. The Kinsler now back down in front of Kelly Dahl.
Got a little bobbling going on there. Don't want to do that too much.
Holloway still hasn't led a lap. He is clear, can come down the hill. Is he going to, or is he going to stay up there with Todd Poston? Looks like he's going to stay up there. He was clear. He could have come down.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to, though. I mean, right now, the high side, you get the runoff. So staying up there, as long as those guys stay up there with you, that's really the better place to be.
Russell up high, going to take a 3 wide up there, but he's going to drift back behind Paul Servant now. Got out of line just for a split second there. Scott Warren now back on the lead lap, running in 9th.
Ooh. A little bit of a check up there. Savant was running slower on the outside line checking up, and then he ducked to the outside. They were coming with a head of steam.
Yeah. Todd Poston to the lead, and he just grabbed his first lap lead. Coming from dead last on the field.
That's impressive.
Yes, it is. And he's going to come down the hill.
I told you they'd be up there before the end of the race.
You bet. Holloway, he picks up a lap lead. Now Daniel Jackson, he's already led a couple laps, getting a big push here from Chris Akers. Him and TJ Buck. I'll tell you, those two stayed together. Oh, man. And there goes Jackson to the bottom, leaving Chris Akers and TJ Buck up on the high side with Scott Warren.
Honestly, I don't know why these guys are moving down, because they're getting leapfrogged here.
Yeah, they are. They are, actually. But, you know, that might not be a bad thing, because, you know, when the guy's pushing, let's just take that for instance right there, Daniel Jackson, Chris Akers. Well, Chris was pushing Daniel Jackson to the front, so Chris is getting hot. So Daniel drops it to the bottom. That leaves the air open for Chris Akers to get some cool air in that radiator. So it may not be a bad thing, you know, for that to happen.
That's true.
That way we don't see anybody. I don't think they really do.
Wide.
Oh my! Scott Warren up the middle. TJ Buck got out of shape there and got up a little too high. That opened up that whole upper line.
Oh, had a moment there. The 21 got out of shape onto the apron.
Oh, there goes. Oh, who is that? Kinsler or Russell?
Yeah, Russell,
Wow.
he collected it.
Man, you got to stay away from that. Oh, that tri-oval, that yellow line in the tri-oval is deadly. Phew, good save. Todd Poston, Chris Akers. Yeah, we've seen a race there a while back that those guys, and Chris Akers drops it down in front of Todd Poston. Anyhow, they were popping motors left and right because they were just pushing a little bit too long. But that was in the late models, or K&N cars, I guess it was. It just gets a little bit too, push a little too long, and they do get hot. Look at that side draft. Scott Warren just got off a Todd Poston there. Wow. You talk about right down next to him. Scott Warren going to lead another lap here. He's led 4 earlier. He needs to stay away from that yellow line.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him getting side draft down here. Good night, Paul Servant down there. Watch Paul Servant get down here, try to get a little side draft. Boy, I'll tell you, they are so close to touching. Todd Poston almost got into the back of Scott Warren right there.
Yeah, somebody needs to get on the radio and say, hey, halfway.
Yeah, halfway here, guys. One caution so far.
Kudos to these guys, but they're starting to amp it up now.
Yes, they are. Yeah, once you get past that halfway, man, it's on from there. All right, coming around here, Chris Akers still in the lead. Todd Post in second. Todd takes it to the outside. Wow, he
And we
almost
are
got
3
into
wide
Scott
for
Warren.
second.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they are. Wow, look at that. That's something you don't want to see too often right there. It's 3 wide for second place.
Unless you're the
TJ,
leader.
Yeah. You notice Paul Servant's not leaving Scott Warren's tail right there. He's staying right with them.
And if you'll remember, it wasn't too long ago Warren was in danger of losing a lap himself.
Well, he was a lap down there, but he got back on the lead lap. He stayed ahead of the group there because he had pitted.
Right.
Oh, man. Kinsler. All the way going backwards. Wrong way, Daniel. Supposed to go forward, not backwards. Uh-oh, out of shape. Jackson.
On the apron.
Trying to catch up with him here. I can't catch up with him. Yeah, he's on the apron, all right. Oh, my. And Jim Peterson trying to stay out of that, got into the wall. That's going to be costly time-wise to him.
Yeah, his hope right now is just to reconnect here back with somebody.
Yeah, he lost his teammates. Now, I don't know, maybe John LeBombard will back up and pick him up. Because 2 of them are definitely faster than 1 by yourself. Second in the points, Dana Osborne clear back in 16th. Wow. Unbelievable. Back up front, Chris Akers. Scott Warren still in a battle. I'll tell you what, if Chris Akers wins, I'm going to have me a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
I might have one even if he doesn't.
Yep, I have some here. I think my favorite ones are the Easter egg ones.
Those are definitely good.
Yeah, they got more peanut butter in them, you know? They're good.
Absolutely.
I like peanut butter. Oh, TJ, catching that yellow line a little bit. And be careful there, guys. I can't stress that enough with these guys. Stay away from that yellow line.
Yeah, luckily Savant gave him enough room on the inside. It wasn't an issue, but you don't want to be doing that too much.
Man, I'm telling you. Eric Green still sitting in 3rd on the bottom. Kinsler trying to make it back up to the front. Harrington. All the way, Alex Kinsler. And what was that? I was looking at it right there. Jody Burton. Yeah, he's still 2 laps down, but he's right in the mix of things here. Chris Akers leads another lap. Wow, he might come out of here with the most laps led tonight.
That'll be a good point for him.
Mm-hmm.
Went up on lap traffic here.
Well, this might be a good time for a crank it up. So let's do a little crank it up here.
Absolutely.
Wow, what a race. I'll tell you what, and I think somebody just peeled off there to come to pit road. Didn't catch who that was. Scott Warren, Chris Akers still in a battle. Chris ahead of Scott there just a little bit. Great push by Paul Servant. And they should be setting up pretty soon here for their second and final pit stop. Probably within the next 10 laps.
Yeah, now it looks like Daniel Holloway, he got up into the wall and spun a little bit, but he's collected it. He's back going again. No caution.
Wow, but he is really off the pace right now. Not up to full speed. And Paul Servant to the lead. He just led his first lap of the race. Got a bonus point. Dane Osborne's going, oh no, man, that's another point I got to try to catch. Dana running in 12th place. Quite a ways back, working with TJ Buck now. Still got plenty of time though. Lots of racing to go yet. They still got to go through pit stops. Like I said, probably another, I'm going to say another 10 laps, but we're going to probably see the guys be coming in here anytime within the next 10 laps. Might see somebody even try to short pit it maybe and stop maybe in the next 5 laps. I know the Homes Now guys were on total different pit strategy than everybody else.
Yeah, they're going to have to come in sooner than these guys.
Yeah. Todd Poston still hanging on outside there with Paul Servant.
Not sure what's happened to Darren Manning. He was running with his teammates, but now he is off the pace and by himself.
And he's got damage on the front of that thing too, quite a bit. So he's definitely not up to full speed. Daniel Jackson way back, all the way. And I'm kind of thinking, yeah, these guys... No, maybe not. I was thinking maybe they might have pitted, but no, I guess not. All right, Scott Warren on the bottom. Eric Green, Alex Kinsler on the high side with Dan Harrington, and that could be just about as good as it could get right up there because the outside line is working pretty good. Servant, we've had so many people be able to pass, and you see Paul Servant comes down in front of Chris Akers now, and I'm kind of surprised at that a little bit.
Here comes our takers to pit road, John Lombard and Jim Peterson.
Yep. Oh, and John spun it on pit road.
Man.
Oh, man. That's going to be costly, but Peterson comes to his pit stall. Well, that means that won't be long here, another probably 4 or 5 laps, and we'll see some of these other guys coming in. That's what it was about 4 or 5 laps later after those guys pitted. But those guys pitted to see, they split it right up pretty good. They stopped, like, I think on lap 27 before, and now they stop on lap 53. So, you know, that's right about the same distance. Now they can make it the rest of the way on fuel.
Yeah, and a guy who lost a lot in that, Daniel Holloway, he just went a lap down. So we'll see if he can make that back up.
Oh, he's going to need a caution. It's the only way he's going to get back on the lead lap. And Daniel Jackson just ahead of these guys, about to go a lap down now. He's got a whole pack of them coming around here. He's going to stay high and let the leaders go low, just barely giving them enough room to get by.
Oh, we got a truck on the apron here. They collect it.
Oh, we've been seeing that a lot tonight. Jackson goes a lap down.
And he'll fall back in the pack here and get caught up. Now we have potentially a race back in the pack for the Lucky Dog.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Daniel Jackson and Daniel Holloway both racing for that, and they're hooking up together. Or close to it here, anyhow. Yeah, they're going to probably try to hook up together because that's going to be a race within a race between them two. Jody Burton goes another lap down. He was 2 laps down, got one of his laps back. They're under that caution, and now he's back to 2 laps down again. But he doesn't have anybody to work with. That's a killer for him right now. Well, I'll tell you what, this is a much better race tonight than we had last week, wasn't it? Dwayne? Guess he must have stepped
Sorry
away.
about that. You got me?
Yeah.
Accidentally muted my mic, apparently.
Whoops.
Yeah, definitely a lot better race this week than last week. If I remember correctly, this time last week we had, what, 6 cautions?
Oh, man, it was a lot. I know that.
Kudos to these guys, showing a lot more patience this week, and it's showing out there on the track for sure.
Well, that rule change might have, like I said, tightened up some, give him a little pucker power there.
Yeah.
You know? All right. Kinsler, which led 8 or 9 laps earlier, has not been able to get back to the front. I mean, he's kept the car in shape here, and they're coming to pit road. Yeah, all right. Scott Warren and company coming to pit road.
See if they have a better pit road entrance this time.
Man, yeah, much better.
That's coming in hot.
Yeah, it was. Eric Green come in there super hot. I didn't think he was going to get that slowed down. All right, so that means probably the next time by, we're going to see Paul Servant, Chris Akers, Todd Poston, Kelly Dahl. These guys all come in for their final pit stop. And pit road's about to get pretty busy. Those guys are going to earn their paycheck now, changing tires and filling it up with fuel. Nope, Paul not coming in yet.
Not this time, no.
No. Maybe
They're
another.
trying to push it as far as they can to make sure they got enough fuel to the end, no matter what.
Well, and I think in hopes a caution would come out, because we've already seen a caution happen. Remember, Paul Servant locked up the brakes there and was involved in that caution when they all wrecked at the entrance to pit road. So, might see that again. And I
That
think
might be why he's staying out there, just
Yeah.
making sure, not wanting to come down yet. Making sure you got his brake bias right. They are catching some lap traffic here.
Well, Johnny, up there, up higher, if you look up in chat there, Jason posted, he said one cause of caution is an EOL. Yeah, they're all coming to pit road now. A second caution is a 30-second stop and go under green. And the third caution, you're booted from the race. So that's up there in chat. That's what they've kind of made some rule changes a little bit there to try to kind of tighten these guys up a little bit and not have so many caution. I think, Ted's got a good league. He's got a very good amount of good drivers in here, and that's what it takes. But when you get guys out there that are racing a little bit too aggressively, that can change things up a lot. Well, Chris Akers out first.
They're got the mad dash off of pit road, coming around to get them wound up.
Yep. They've got some guys that are coming around with a full head of steam. Eric Green. Yeah, Eric Green coming around here. These guys have got a full head of steam with Scott Warren, but I still don't think it's going to be enough to get them caught up to that front. Chris Akers And these guys are already going into turn 3, and they're still not quite up to full speed, but they're getting close.
Yeah, it should be interesting here to see what happens. How this is all going to shake out at the line.
They're here, but they're still not quite close enough. They're still about 3.4 seconds behind the leader right now. So, and now these guys are up to full speed. Jim Peterson he is by himself, and it ain't going to be long here. They're going to gobble him up. Zach Johnson. And Zach's looks like he's got some damage on his truck, and he is about to get passed up by the lead pack. Yeah, they're coming around here with a full head of steam, man. They are going.
Yeah, it's a good thing they were single file. That would have been a mess.
Yep, Zach Johnson does go a lap down. One that gets me is Holloway still hanging with these leaders. That's great. I mean, he's been with them for quite some time now, and he would be the way by if a caution comes out. So
yeah, look on his bumper though, John LeBombard. They're both fighting for that wave around spot.
You bet. Yes, sir. And that puts Darren Manning 18th, which is not far behind.
Don't look now, but we got the second pack coming.
Jim Peterson is by himself back here, 14th place. Well, he is getting a little bit of help here, but it's not going to be a whole lot. I believe that is, Kevin Spencer working with him. Now, Kevin, 4th in points, not going to have a good night here tonight. Golly, that's a shame.
Yeah. Not sure what happened to him earlier, but
I don't know.
Definitely.
Unless he was involved in that crash coming to pit road, maybe? No, I don't think. I don't remember seeing him in there. Well, we got 18 to go, coming to 17 to go this time by. Todd Poston looking to try to get a win here today. Coming from dead last on the field, running in 3rd. Kelly Dahl in 4th.
Daniel Jackson now, he's moved in. He's on the first car on that outside line. He's actually 15th. He's taken that lucky dog spot, but he's trying to bring some others with him to the lead.
Yes, he is.
Dan Harrington right on his bumper.
Yep. Maybe he can't win it, but he can help Dan Harrington get there. Chris Akers. Good job for him, man, to keep this car up. And I think he has led the most laps here today so far with 25. Paul Servant's got 8. Dan Harrington's got 3. I think most of these guys have just got, onesies and twosies here. Kelly Dahl's got 4. I think TJ Buck's got 2. Scott Warren's got 5, but he is way off the pace. And I think that been about the majority of the laps led here has been by Chris Akers. Waiting to see when Jackson's going to start getting down there and get a little side draft off of Akers and Servant and try to pull Harrington up there to the lead, because it could happen here. But you don't want to do too early. If you get up there too early, all they're going to do is just leapfrog right back around you.
Exactly.
Oh, but boy, I'll tell you, Jackson would love it nothing more than to be ahead of Akers right now. Just in case a caution comes out, he would be the automatic way by. He wouldn't have to worry about, getting the one to go way by.
Yep.
He could be right at the tail end of the lead lap, and then you can bet Jackson would push it hard to get back up there to the front.
It's about to get interesting. They're coming up on lap cars here. Alexander Russell, Kevin Spencer, and Jim Peterson all about to go another lap down.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, they're just ahead of them here, man.
Also, he's actually on the lead lap until that moment right there.
Right.
So he's up there fighting for the lucky dog now.
Yep, Jim Peterson going a lap down, boy. 3 wide back here. Oh my gosh, he's gonna have to fall in behind Eric Green and try to pick up that draft. Not gonna happen though. Guess he's just letting the whole inside line go here. Maybe he's gonna pick up his teammate John LeBombard. That's gonna put all 3 of the Homes Now trucks here pretty close together now. Yeah, Peterson, Darren Manning. All 3 of them are 1 lap down. So they're all battling for the lucky dog here, but they're battling with Alexander Russell and Daniel Jackson.
Yeah, but the guy who has it and is in no way giving it up right now is Daniel Jackson. He's in the money spot. He's out front with the leaders here.
Yep, if a caution comes out, which it may, because you know what's going to happen when we get inside this 10 to go, Dwayne. You know as well as I do, these guys are going to turn it up a notch and start getting pretty aggressive.
And it's going to get even crazier here because right now you got the lead lap group, you got the first, 5 or 6 guys on the lead lap mixed in with a bunch of guys lap down trying to fight to get the lap back. So it is definitely going to get interesting.
Yes, sir. Chris Akers hard at work right there. Dan Harrington on the outside of Paul Servant. You see him passing Paul there just a little bit. He's got a little bit of a nose ahead of him. Not enough to get the lead though. Man, I tell you, these guys are doing an amazing job right now. Everybody's being super, super patient.
As you say that, they go 3 wide.
Yeah, Harrington goes out. He pulls out, but he ain't going to go anywhere because, man...
Nobody went with him.
Nobody went up there with him.
He was definitely getting impatient behind the lap car. Like, buddy, I want to get up here and lead this thing.
He just got into the wall. There it is.
Oh, there's a caution.
Yep, Harrington caught up in it. Oh, my gosh.
The Homes Now drivers involved in that as well.
Let's go back and take a look at that. I seen he got up into the wall there, and I don't know if that could have been a little arrow push or what, but you'll see he gets out of line. Once he gets out of line, Eric Green says, okay, I'm going for it, and he goes right up the middle. Harrington thought he was going to be able to pass Jackson right there. And once Eric Green got to that position...
There was a lot of net code involved in that one.
Yeah. Well, he just got up into the wall right there. Man, no reason for him to get up into the wall. Oh, yeah, there was. Oh, my gosh, was there ever. Between him and the number 44 of Alexander Russell, they weren't even close.
And then the 58 as well. The 58, he's way down on the apron and gets spun around.
Oh, my.
Big boost in net code right there for everybody involved.
Well, Dan Harrington coming to pit road. I hope he's got it. I hope he's still got his reset. Chris Akers, or as our leader.
It'll be interesting to see how many of these guys are coming down.
They wanted us to talk to Jim Peterson. Let's see if we can talk to him.
Okay.
Jim Peterson, you got a copy?
Yeah.
What happened there, brother?
Oh, that guy got in the wall and then came right down on the track and clipped me.
Oh, my gosh. Well, what did you do? Smoke the motor?
Oh, yeah, I blew.
Oh, man. So now you're just going to try to make it to pit road. This is probably going to put you a couple laps down now. There's no coming back from that. I mean, even if you had a rash of cautions here with 10 to go. So what do you do tonight? Just chalk this up for just a bad run tonight?
Yeah, I got a quick repair, but I'm still going to go laps down.
Yep. Yeah, man, I'll tell you, barely coasting around here. Let's hope you can make it. But, well, anybody you want to shout out to while you're here? Everybody in chat's been wanting me to talk to you. They want me to talk to you like 75 times, you know, like every lap they want me to talk to you.
Yeah, I want to shout out to all the people at Winter Haven and that. Sorry about tonight. Just wasn't our night, I guess.
Dang, I guess not, brother. Well, I don't know. Well, all you can do is come back from it next week. It looked like you guys were working together. It was really good as a team there.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. I was expecting more cautions in the new rule package. I think stopped that.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. I don't know what to tell you guys about that, man. That's kind of tough, but it's got to, you got to kind of tighten the reins down after a while, you know, when it starts to getting ridiculous and people just running over each other and not paying attention, and you know, you got to kind of tighten the reins down a little bit. So, well, good luck next week, Jim. Sorry about tonight, man.
Yep, next week I'm gonna qualify and stay up front.
There you go. Try something different, buddy. All right. Oh, Peterson, man, on pit road.
And for those keeping track at home, Daniel Jackson was the winner of the Lucky Dog race there.
Oh,
he is
very
now
cool.
back on the lead lap.
Awesome. Well,
It gives us 13 on the lead lap with 8 to go.
he stayed right there with them guys up in the front. Rightfully so, right?
Yep, absolutely. That's where you want to be.
All right, going to be 7 to go next time. Probably going to have about a 5-lap shootout here, I think. Right about there.
Yep.
All right, taking a look at the cautions here tonight. Only second caution of the race. Not bad. Not bad at all. And 24 lead changes. That's a lot.
Seems like it was more than that, but yeah.
And the guys were swapping the lead there quite a bit.
It only counts at the line.
That's right. Well, I'm gonna say it's safe to say here that Chris Akers is gonna come out of here with the most laps led tonight. Now, if he can finish this race and win it, but look who he's got sitting behind him: Paul Servant, Todd Poston, Eric Green, Kelly Dahl. A pretty stacked field up here in the front right now.
And the ruling has just come down from on high. Race control just let these drivers know there will be no more cautions.
Right, no more cautions. They race it out from here. Well, you know, here's my question with that, though, Dwayne. Okay, so let's say there's no more cautions. What keeps the driver from tapping somebody in the back and spinning them out on purpose just so you can go on and win it because there's no caution?
Well, you're running in such a tight pack here, you risk taking yourself out if you take another guy out. I mean,
True.
You have to hit him just right. A lot of times you see you hit somebody, but you're the one that ends up going around just because of the way the car comes off.
True.
It is a gamble to try to do that. I mean, but you know, the admins there, they go back, they look at that. If they find that that's what it is, they'll probably award penalty points.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, because I noticed he's been handing down some penalty points lately. Yes, sir. All right. Back to green we go here. Lights are out. We're going to have 6 laps. 6 laps to go. There will be no more cautions, they said.
And it's going to be the battle of the snack cart here. If we have anything there go here, we got Oreos and Reese's.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling, if I'm going to call it, I would say one of these two guys on the front row is going to be your winner tonight.
Yeah.
But if I only had to pick one, I'm going to look at that Ford truck.
Yeah, yeah, he's been pretty strong tonight. I gotta say, with Paul Servant on the high side. Remember, high side. Remember how strong that high side is. So let's keep an eye on that. And Eric Green, a great pusher. Here we go. Pace cars in. This could be the final. Well, it will be the final restart because no more cautions after this. Green, green, green.
Oh, TJ Buck in the wall.
Oh my gosh.
They are wrecking behind us, but doesn't matter. We're going green.
Yep. Staying green.
TJ Buck just did not get a good go. He got run into from behind and put in the wall.
Look at Todd Poston all over Chris Akers, trying to finish 1-2 here maybe. Or maybe Todd might slip out in front of Paul Servant there and try to go for the win. I think that's what I would do, but he just waited a little bit too long to go out there. Now Paul Servant coming back on the outside.
If I was Akers, I'd be moving up to the outside line right now, but he's not going to do it. He's going to keep the bottom, and here they come.
Yeah, I think it's probably what I would do too. Well, I'll tell you what, we don't have many trucks up in this front pack right now, only 8 of them.
Yeah, that TJ Buck, that took out a lot of guys there.
Yep.
He wrecked in front of, he didn't get a good restart and got run into, put into the wall, and that just, everybody bottled up behind him from there.
Wow. Coming to 4 to go this time by. Somebody smoking there, I see on the backstretch. We're coming by it here in just a minute. I don't know if is that TJ Buck maybe trying to make it to pit road? No, that's the 07. He was caught up in that. Zach Johnson, 17th for him.
Yeah, TJ Buck's out front of this group right now. He's about to go a lap down.
Yep. And what a bummer for TJ. And somebody else smoking on the backstretch too, going into the corner here.
Yeah, there was a lot of heavy contact on that restart.
Oh, that was Dan Harrington. Oh man, he just goes a lap down. Heavy smoke coming out of these guys just trying to make it to the end. He's going to go backwards quite a few positions. Chris Akers still trying to come out with the win. Coming to 3 to go this time by, folks. Hey, Johnny. Yeah. Wow, I'll tell you what a job these guys are doing to stay ahead of Paul Servant. What's Paul got up his sleeve right now, Dwayne?
Well, right now he's just kind of riding, hoping these guys will get in line behind him and take him to the front. You got more cars on the bottom lane right now, and that's not helping.
Oh, there goes Kelly Dahl to the outside in front of Paul Servant.
And you're going to see Paul give him a big shove here. He needs to get these guys up there.
Sure does. Coming to 2 to go this time by. They can't be messing around much longer. How about PJ O'Leary? Man, he's making it in here. Haven't seen PJ in a while. And he's coming back tonight with a great finish.
Absolutely.
Well, so far. It's not over yet. Chris Akers at the line. I'm sure Chris right now would love to be up there in front of Kelly Dahl.
I'm sure he would. That seems to be the place to be.
Yep.
But we'll see how organized these guys on the outside can get.
He knows Paul Servant's going to push the daylights out of him, so, or he may just decide to take it 3 wide. I don't know. You know, Paul, he needs to play it safe because, with a 26-point lead over Dana Osborne, and Dana's back in 9th, definitely going to gain more points on him tonight. He led a lap, or led several laps, I should say. But coming to 1 to go this time by for Chris Akers, Kelly Dahl, Todd Poston, Paul Servant. Oh man, that was too close to call at the line there, but I think, yeah, Chris Akers led that lap.
No, not according to my scoring.
Well, mine showed Chris Akers got it. I don't know. It was so close.
They don't know either.
It was close.
Even iRacing couldn't figure it out.
Final lap, white flag in the air, folks, and this is it right here.
Here they go
Look at
3
this.
wide.
Eric Green going to the outside. That's going to slow up that middle. Oh my gosh, I don't know. That might have been a big mistake.
Oh, no.
Paul Servant's
Savant
going to
gets
get
in the
wrecked.
wall.
Oh no! Chris Akers, Paul Servant.
They're not
Todd
done
Poston
yet. Coming to
pulls
the
out.
line.
Oh my gosh, who's going to get it? And it's going to be Chris Akers. Awesome job by Chris Akers.
What a finish. Well,
Yes,
he
sir.
said he wanted a Daytona win. There you go.
Man, you got it right there, folks. Let's go back and check this out right at the very end. You see all them guys get together back there, and I'm not sure if Eric Green come down or I don't know. Paul Servant was awful wiggly. Oh, Eric Green come down into Paul Servant.
And Savant brings it across the line,
Yep.
smoking in 6th place.
And this is where they start coming to the line right here. And you can see, I'm going to slow it right down for you guys when they come to the line. Wow, what a job by Chris Akers bringing it home here tonight.
And Poston's on the outside of him doing all he can to try
Yep.
to get that win. It was just that
Yep.
short.
Kelly Dahl was pushing the heck out of him, but it just wasn't enough. It was like a little too late, you know?
Yep.
Oh, man. But great job by Chris Akers. We'll get these guys down here in just a minute, folks, and talk to them. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Chris Akers. And Chris, you're probably doing donuts in Victory Circle right now, but we got you showed here at the line. And man, I'm going to tell you, 14 1,000ths of a second between you two. Man, tell me about that racer. You led the most laps here. I think you got the maximum amount of bonus points you could get here tonight.
That was a fantastic race tonight. We had what two cautions all
Yep,
night long,
2
maybe 3
cautions.
tops, and I couldn't ask for a better race the
No
entire
kidding.
night.
No kidding, man. It was great. Well, tell me about some of the battles you had out there trying to stay ahead. We were wondering why you didn't go up there in front of them guys up on the high side, because we've seen the high side really quick tonight. You know, a lot of passing, a lot of people being able to make the passes. And if you moved up to that high side as fast as you were, pulled that outside line along with you, I think you probably would have won there too.
The truck was awful loose tonight. When you after 10, 15 laps, when you go into the corners, it seems like the rear end would want to try to slide out on you some. So I was a little worried about going up on the high line tonight. So I tried to keep it down low and turn my mirror off and just drive the best line I could for the guy from behind me.
Well, now, knowing that Dana and Paul did not have good finishes here tonight, and you come out here with maximum amount of bonus points, what's this win mean to you? It's going to mean a lot in points.
It's a pretty great win tonight, actually. I'm pretty happy about this one. After how hard the battle was tonight, and we made some green flag pit stops, which was fantastic. Another phenomenal night.
Mm-hmm. Now, you guys go back to Talladega next weekend with the Xfinity cars, and we know the Xfinity cars are pretty good except for that bumper hook, but what are you expecting to do there?
Win again. That's where I won last time, was with the Xfinities at Talladega, so we're going to try to do that again.
Well, you got it in your blood now, that winning fever, I call it. It's like a fever, and once you get that in your blood, it's hard to get it out of you. You just got to just take that momentum and carry it over week after week, and just try to pull out as many wins as you can. Well, you're doing great this season, Chris. A lot better than last season. You had some great races last season, but you had a lot of wrecks, got involved in a lot of stuff last season. This season, it seems like you come out of the gate swinging, and man, you're doing a great job of it. So, who you got to thank for this win here tonight?
First and foremost, I want to thank y'all for putting on broadcasting the show week in, week out. It's been fantastic. Go back and watch it. As soon as the race is over with, I jump off here and go watch it again, check it out. And then I want to thank Ted for putting the show on. And I have to thank Todd for pushing me there at the end, because that was I was praying the entire time that he stayed with me.
Yep.
So, but like I said, I want to thank the fans for coming out and watching too, and I enjoy it.
All right. Well, go celebrate that win, Chris. Good to see the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup car in victory lane again.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. All right. You got second there, Dwayne?
Yeah, we've caught up with Todd Poston. Todd started the race dead last, but last lap you were just that close away from victory lane. Tell us about your race tonight.
The truck all night just loose, but those last few laps, they were some of the best racing we've had all season. Joy pushing Chris, and I was content to push him to the win, but that hole opened up on the outside and had to go for it.
Yeah, that was definitely a crazy couple of last laps there, but you did get that opening there and brought it down. Anybody you got to thank for tonight?
I want to thank you guys for broadcasting, and I want to thank Ted for putting on the whole league. I want to thank my teammates. They didn't get to run tonight. Ben Peterson, usually he's out here running with us, and I just miss running with him. I hope he comes back soon.
All right, well, good to hear that. A good points day for you. And what are you feeling going into next week?
I just want to keep the momentum up and see what we can do next week. Hopefully we'll put it in victory lane.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing it, and see you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's awesome. Coming from 23rd, dead last on the field, and finishing second. That's pretty awesome, Todd. And you laid a couple laps too.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. All right, we caught up with PJ O'Leary. PJ, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Wow, man, what a job. We haven't seen you around in a while. What's been going on?
I've just been doing some other stuff, basically. I wanted to go race in another league, and unfortunately it just didn't work out too well. So I came back to Manning because I know that I have a couple teammates that run here. So I came back as a full-time driver, and
Awesome.
Last week, not too much of a good run, but we came back strong this week.
Yes, sir. That was great, man. Good to see you back up into the hunt here again. And third place, though, man, that's pretty awesome. Coming from 13th, but we seen you all over the field, front, back, middle. You know, we seen you all over the place. But when the time come down to it, you put that car into the position here for a win tonight. Was there a chance that maybe if you would have went with Todd, maybe you guys could have got around Forsakers and went for the win?
I don't think so. I think, I probably could have gone up. I'm afraid if I would have gone up, I might have gotten turned by Kelly, and I didn't want that to happen. So I think I was perfectly content with running third tonight. I wanted to win. Of course, we all want to win when we come into these races, but I think I'm perfectly content with running third today. And Chris, he's definitely one of the main guys around here and knows how to get it done. So
yep.
I think it's a good way for him to win the race and have us finish third in our second race back, I think.
Well, he seems to be the guy to hook up with lately, man. He's an awesome pusher, probably one of the best out there, and he's a good guy to stay behind, I guess, if you want to try to finish on the podium. And you did. So, well, will you guys go to Talladega next week with the Xfinity cars? How much different is that going to be for you?
I think the Xfinity car, I think it has much more of a powerful drive than the truck does. And of course, there's always that transition. We transition every single week from driving the trucks to the Cannons to the Xfinity cars, back to truck, Xfinity Cannon. That's basically a pattern. Yep. And we really have to adapt to those cars every single week. So it's going to be different. But, if we're just, like you said, if I just run my race and do good, I guess you can say, and put my car in the right place at the right time near the end, we'll have a shot to win, and maybe we can try to win it next week. We'll see.
All right, very good. All right, well, I'll let you go. Congrats on your third place, sir, but who you got to thank for it?
Well, of course, I have to thank my teammates with Alex Russell, Zach Johnson, Harry Tiller, who wasn't able to make the race tonight. Hopefully he'll be back next week and run with us. Allegiant Air from Allegiant Airlines sponsoring the truck tonight. Let's see. You guys have put on the broadcast. Ted and all the guys, all the admins that put this league on and keep everybody under control, and everybody that's watching the race. I'm glad that we were able to put on a show for you tonight. It ain't the biggest. It wasn't like the crash them all type of racing that we're used to seeing at Daytona and the truck races, but it was still a pretty good race in my opinion. And hopefully next week we'll put on another good show for everybody, and right at the Talladega and the Xfinity cars.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll catch you next week, and congrats on tonight. Good luck next week.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Sure. All right, let's run down through the results here, folks. Chris Akers putting the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup car in victory lane. Congratulations to him. Todd Poston second. PJ O'Leary third. Kelly Dahl finished fourth. Frank Scoverin coming home fifth. Man, that's pretty awesome. He come all the way up through there. Paul Servant limps it across the line in sixth. Dana Osborne seventh. So not much of a point change there between those two, finishing sixth and seventh. They were the points leader and second place, but Chris Akers is going to close in that.
Absolutely.
He's going to close in a little bit. Probably pass. I'm going to say he's probably going to pass Dana Osborne for second, but not enough to get up to Paul Servant. A little bit, but not much. All right, Alex Kinsler, 8th, which led quite a few laps. Eric Green, 9th. Darren Manning rounds out the top 10. Wayne?
Daniel Jackson bringing it home 11th. TJ Buck, 12th. Daniel Holloway is going to be 13th. Alexander Russell, 14th. Scott Warren, 15th. Kevin Spencer brings it home 16th. Dan Harrington 17th. Jody Burton 18th. Zach Johnson 19th. And Jim Peterson going to round out the top 20. John LaBombard brings it home 21st. And Michael D'Amico, he spends a lot of time on pit road, finishes 22nd.
All right. Donald Bennett, internet problems, did not start the race. That's a shame. I hope he can come back next week and do better. So, all right. Well, again, congratulations to Chris Akers for the Manning Electric and MaxSpeedTV. Thank you all for watching tonight. Please give us a thumbs up on the video, and don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here. You can check out our website for the full MaxSpeedTV schedule and at MaxSpeedTV.com, and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. So until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.